Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Lisette, and guys, today I have another diamond painting stash and chat for you guys. In case you don't know what a diamond painting stash and chat is, well, it's a new series on my channel that I'm introducing as part of the Refresh Your Stash 2026 challenge, and it's where I talk to guests that I invite here on my channel, and we're talking about their diamond painting stash and how they're working through it or how they are refreshing their stash. And this is meant as kind of an alternative for a whip and chat that you see on other channels where creators tell you about their week and you can just listen along. These are just conversations that you can listen along and work alongside on your diamond painting, or treat it like a podcast and do other chores while you're listening to us. And today, my guest is the lovely Natalie of Diet Coke and Diamonds. I approached Natalie and asked her if she wanted to be a guest here on my channel because I saw a video of hers that she did after Black Friday. She did a video before Black Friday explaining her plans and how she was going to attack Black Friday. And then after Black Friday, she made a video about what happened. Natalie of Diet Coke and Diamonds is doing a stash down. So she's trying to work through part of her stash to get the number of her total stash down. And I saw her video and I just reached out. I was like, oh, I would really love to talk to you because I have some ideas or maybe some tips of things that you could do to help you with working on your stash, or more work how to approach working on your stash, because I felt a bit sorry for her, because she was being really hard on herself. And I was like, okay, the important thing about diamond painting is that we have fun and that we enjoy it. So hopefully with today's conversation, I can, well, just give some tips or advice from my perspective. I hope you enjoy this video. One thing though beforehand, because we have already filmed the diamond painting stash in chat and now I'm doing the intro afterwards, I forgot to ask Natalie about her book club because she's doing a book club together with Michaela Renee. So I just wanted to mention it, that she does that as well. And also, her channel will be linked in the description box below. So go follow her if you don't already, because she's lovely. And I have put a link in the description box below as well to two of her friends, Michaela Renee and Tiffany of Diamond at Tiffany's, because those two are going to be her co-hosts for the Art by Julia event that they're going to be hosting in January. So everything that we're talking about that you need to know, you can find in the description box below. But now we're getting into the conversation. I hope you'll enjoy it. Have fun. Hi!
Hi!
We did it! We did
We
it!
did it! I'm
We're
so excited.
meeting! Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are
Oh,
you?
I'm good. I'm so glad that you were able to do this on such short notice, also.
Oh, yes, I would make this work. For you, I would make it work. Okay, so I'm Natalie. My YouTube channel is Diet Coke and Diamonds. I have been diamond painting since the end of 2020. My sister found a random diamond dots kit at a craft store, and she was
Mhm.
doing one, and I said, "Oh, that looks fun. Let me order one." So I got a diamond dots partial. It was hot air balloons, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of fun," but it wasn't like the thing yet, right? It was just like,
Mhm.
"Oh, this is fun, like, this will entertain me," we were stuck at home in 2020, so it was something to do.
Yeah.
In January, I found Diamond Art Club, and
Mm,
that was a
yeah.
wrap. So January 2021 is kinda when I like what I call my anniversary for diamond painting, because that's when
Yeah.
I discovered Diamond Art Club, and that's when it was like, okay, this is all I want to do forever.
This is it. Yeah, this is it. So your sister got you into it, but your mother is diamond painting as well.
Yeah, so my sister actually doesn't really ever diamond paint anymore.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, she's been working on a really big one of the big, like, Batman scenes that Diamond Art Club came out with for
Yeah.
years now. But my mom started diamond painting in July. Like, I got her a Diamond Art Club for Christmas last year, and then she
Yeah.
really got into it when I hosted the Be Happy event with Tiffany,
Yeah, that was
Diamonds at
this
Tiffany's
summer.
in July.
Yeah.
And that's when she really dived in, and now she's got a big stash and she's full in. She's all in.
So you enable each other.
Yes.
Or do you
Yes.
or do you have different tastes? Do you have similar taste?
We do. We have similar tastes. She'll buy me kits because she knows the artist that I really like. And
It
yeah,
doesn't
so it's
help.
nice.
But so we've started diamond painting at about the same time because I
Mhm.
started at the end of 2020 as well. But your channel you started later on, didn't you? Or
Yes,
did you
I just
start?
started my channel this year in January.
Okay, and what made you decide to start a channel?
I don't know. I had so many friends that had channels, and I was like, you know what, that seems fun. Maybe I could do that. And so I said, well, I'll just do it and see if it's fun. And then I love it. So I was like, oh, I'm so glad I did this.
Yeah, because you upload quite a lot of videos per week. How many videos are you? Do you have a schedule or do you just?
Yeah, so I try to post. When I started, I was only doing Tuesday was my vlog, and then I would do a
Mhm,
Saturday video that was just random. And now
mhm.
I pulled in a Thursday, so I'm doing Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I don't think I can do any more than that. It's a struggle, but
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Oh, and you're doing vlogs as well. So you're filming the entire
Yes,
week actually.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And is what's your favorite part? Do you enjoy the vlogs the most, or is it just a combination of all the things?
I think my favorite is like the month in reviews. I really
Yeah.
like the month in
Yeah,
reviews.
I love that. Yeah.
Um, The vlogs, I'm just so used to it now. I like watching other people's vlogs, so
I
it is
do.
fun, but I think the month in reviews are my favorite. I love a month in review, a year in review, those are my favorite videos.
Yeah, we've got the year in reviews coming up, and that's always my favorite time of the year to watch videos because
Yes.
I'm just enjoying watching all the finishes of everybody. And that's the time that I'm like, and it's also the time when I discover the most new channels because then you see a year in review and you're like, okay, I've never seen this channel
Yeah,
before, but just pops up, and then you see their what they've worked on, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe I'll should follow them as well.
yeah,
Okay, so you've only been starting your channel. You're almost at the year anniversary
mhm,
of your channel then.
yeah.
Wow, you've grown very, very fast because you're almost at 2K, I think.
I am. I'm kinda shocked. I'm really shocked by that.
Wow.
I
Wow.
credit Michaela with a lot of that because me and Michaela became very close, and so she
Yeah.
shouts me out all the time, and then we did the collab videos together. So, yeah, I'm
But don't
shocked
sell
at how
yourself
fast it's
short
grown.
because your videos are. I love your channel. I love
Oh,
watching your
thank you.
channel. And you're about to start another event because in January you're doing an event with Michaela and Tiffany. You're
Yes.
doing the Art by Julia.
Yes. So we were doing the Art by Julia event in January. We got so
Mhm.
excited when Duck Bath finally restocked. And so the three of us were chatting and we were like, let's do an
Yeah.
event. So I'm so excited. I love Art by Julia. She is like probably my top favorite artist at this
Mhm.
point. I just love her. I love her kids.
Have you worked on one already or not?
No.
Ooh. So, but it's uh the fun thing about those diamond paintings, I think, it's like it's items. So you've got all those different areas, and that way
Yes.
it stays interesting, I think. I hope
Yes, I
for you.
agree. Yeah. Yeah, I unboxed 4 of them for the video that went up today, and
Oh,
that is exactly right. Like, it's very itemy, and so I think that will be fun to do.
oh, you unboxed them all. And have you decided on which one you're going to work for the event yet, or is that the video? I haven't seen it today. Sorry.
So that's what I'm trying to decide in the video. I thought I knew which one I was gonna do, and then when I
Yeah.
looked at them, I was like, "Ooh, I don't know." So I'm letting people vote. So it's either gonna be
Oh,
kitchen ducks or afternoon tea.
Okay. And but have the Art by Julia's from the Black Friday, have they arrived yet or not yet?
No, no, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not going into the decision
No, I
wheel.
already knew I wasn't gonna work on one of the new ones, so
Okay.
it's just the
Okay.
original 4 with the
Okay.
ducks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, well, that helps. But the reason I contacted you, you already know where I'm going, is because I saw your video. I saw your video after Black Friday. I was kind of thinking about things myself, and I was just scrolling YouTube, and I saw your video coming up. I was like, okay, let's just see what Natalie has to say. And you're like, okay, I went in with a plan and I had it all figured out. And then Black Friday arrived, and then this happened.
Yeah.
And okay, maybe explain to the audience what your plan was beforehand and what happened, just in short. But what I think is interesting to say up front is that you were already in the middle of your own stash down. So maybe explain what your stash down is so that they know.
Okay. So when I found your channel, you were at the end of your detox. You had finished the detox. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." Like she worked through all these kits. So I binged your entire playlist
Oh,
from
thank you.
front to back. And I said, "I'm gonna do my own detox." And so I
Mhm.
had 63 kits in my stash at that point. I said, "I'm gonna
Mhm.
do this. Lisette can do it. I can do it." And I did it for almost a year. I did it for 11 months.
Oh, that's already
And
amazing.
when April hit and the tariff situation started, it freaked me out. And I was
Mhm.
like, what am I going to do? I'm going to work through all my diamond paintings. I'm not going to have any left and they're not going to be able to make them anymore because that's kind of where I felt like we were going.
I have the
So I
same.
said,
I have the
well, let me
same
start
issue. Yeah.
SOS stash is what I was
Yeah.
calling it. I'm going to start an SOS stash and I'm just going to get a few.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
And what
mm-mm,
happened was I like
mm-mm.
tripled my stash
Yeah.
somehow. I went crazy and bought everything. And so now my stash is very large and I'm just uncomfortable with the number. It's just too high for me. So my plan for my stash down was I was going to work on 5 and then I could buy 2. But for events like Black Friday, I was going to allow myself to buy kits and they would just get like banked kind of. So this was my
Mhm,
tracker. This is my tracker.
mhm.
These are the ones I've completed. And then these are the ones that I bought. And so
Okay.
as you can see, I'm down here and I've only completed 4. So I was like on Black Friday, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna need to do at that point it was 32 kits before I could
Mhm.
buy any more. And then you so graciously said, let me help you. Let me
Yeah.
help you with a new plan. And I said, oh, please
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, because you know what the thing is, the stash detox. Well, I think the fact that you already got so far, 11 months in, that's practically 11 months of no buy. So that's already an accomplishment. So maybe don't call it a detox, but call it an accomplishment that you did that. So that's amazing. Then the tariffs hit. I had the same stress reaction. I was like, oh no, we won't be able to buy kits, or the small companies, they won't be able to keep up their business, so we need to help them. And I went up as well. So I think, and the thing is, once you take off the brake, it's like
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it is almost impossible to stop yourself, because you're like, ooh, that one, ooh, that one, ooh, that
Yeah.
one. Oh, no, no, I need that one as well. And you never know. So let's get that one. So I had the exact same reaction. And I went from, I started the year at 20 and I was at 35 in no time. Um, and then I thought, okay, let's just stay at 35 or less. That was my whole plan. And um, Black Friday came, and I already knew that I was going to buy on Black Friday, but I was at 35. So, well, of course I'm going up as well. The problem is when you limit yourself and then you let go,
Mhm.
there's the problem. it it
Yes.
it just keeps going. And the thing now, when you are doing your stash down, because you said I'm not comfortable with the amount of stash, is it a large amount above what you're comfortable with at the moment?
I had Let me look at my gems flow real quick. I don't think this is fully up to date, but I have 8 that I haven't received.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do a calculator. Okay, so I have 127 that I haven't started,
Yeah.
and then I have 8 whips, I believe.
Yeah.
And then I also have 6 that are kitted up that I haven't started. So plus 8 plus 6. So 149.
149. Okay. And what amount are you comfortable with?
I think I'd like to get back down closer to between like 50 and 75 is where I'd like to stay.
Okay.
If I could get lower than that, that'd be great. But just where I'm at and like where I'm trying to go, I feel like it's not realistic to say anything lower than that at this point because I have so
No.
many.
No. And is de-stash, is that an option for you, or don't you de-stash?
I don't usually de-stash.
Okay.
There's a few kits in my stash that maybe some friends would want, and I would give them to my friends. But
Mhm.
de-stashing just seems like such a headache, and it's like most of the kits I do want to do them.
Okay. Okay.
There's
No,
just so many.
just to know, for me, I don't de-stash as well. So
Yeah,
the amount that I have is the amount that I have, and now it's like, okay, what are we going to do with the amount that we
yeah,
have? Do you also have minis? Do
I
you do
do.
minis?
Those are in the stash number.
Those are in. Okay, take those out
Okay.
first because they're different. Just make them their own category, because minis, I think, well, that's just an advice. Put them separate, and then for instance, I don't know how many you have, but if you have 7 or 17 kits because you do them per kit, or do you a few from one and then few of the other kits from
When I do
from
the
the
minis, you
minis
mean?
from the minis? Do you work per set, or do you
Yeah,
do? Okay, so then you can do, okay, I finish a set and then I start a next set. So that's
yeah.
a very small category that you can just put aside. Let's say you have 10 mini gems and you're like, okay, I'm comfortable with having 12. You get to 12 and just make sure that you finish 2 before you buy 2 new ones.
Oh,
So
yeah, I
you
like
then
that.
take that out.
Yes, I like that. Okay.
That already helps because that's
Yeah, it
separate.
does.
Do you have I think you have cross stitch conversions as well, don't you?
I only have 1. I'm working on the stitch along right now. I
Okay.
have the pattern for 2 more, but I haven't bought the supplies.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I think you can put that separate as well. And then you have the third thing that you do. You do the Spangler Smackdown.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's nice to say to the audience who doesn't know what that is. What's your Spangler Smackdown? What's that?
Okay. So when I was doing the detox, I
Yeah.
had 16 Spangler kits in my stash,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it would be fun. I got the idea partly off your passion projects, and then
Oh,
partly from the mini DP Madness event that was
yeah,
happening in March
yeah.
with Kara, Ashley, Courtney, and Michaela.
Mm-hmm.
And they did like bracket style. And so I said, ooh, I'm going to pair the 16 Spanglers that I have against
Oh,
each
cool.
other and do
Mm-hmm.
like a bracket style. So I have 16 Spanglers that are set aside for that. I've only finished one Spangler Smackdown so far. So I'm currently working on one more. But
Okay.
I still have all of those kits in the stash.
Okay, so you can put those separate, because then you can, if you make the total amount smaller in different categories, it's easier to. I don't know if you've made, because I think I heard you say somewhere that are you going to do a goals or a plans and goals video for 2026?
Yeah, I
Oh,
am.
these are just some thoughts that you maybe, I don't know if it's helpful, but that you can, if you just make it smaller for yourself. So
Yeah,
put the minis together, put the Spangler Smackdown together. Well, the cross stitch, well, you only have one cross stitch, but still, that's one thing that should stay together. And you have your whips. How many whips did you have? 8? 9?
8.
8. I have 11. So
I
I
love it. I
love
love
whips.
having a lot of whips.
Yeah. I do too. I do too. Don't you get overwhelmed sometimes from the amount of whips, or do you like the amount that you have?
I have 8 whips, but I don't work on them. Like, you work on all your whips, I feel like. I don't. I have whips that have been sitting for, like, months that I haven't touched. So, I need
So
to get
do
my
I.
whips down so that I will work on them.
I have whips that I haven't worked on in months as well. The one with the I thought they were squirrels, but they're actually chipmunks. I think I haven't touched that one since May or some.
Oh,
And for me, that's totally okay. I'm like, okay, it's there. I will work on
yeah,
it when I can, so it doesn't bother me. But I think it gets, for instance, the passion project. That's always tucking at me in the like, oh, I should work on that. I should work on that, and that's annoying. You should just be able to work on whatever you want. And maybe you
right.
have the same thing with the Smackdown, with the Spanglers, like, ooh, I should get to that project because I'm doing that project. I don't know if you have the same feel about that.
Yeah, I do. I think the difference is, though, that you actually do then go work on your passion project, and I have not, but I do have plans to try to get to that one this month.
Okay, okay. But because how many do you have a lot of time to diamond paint? How do you diamond paint every day, or do you have a
I
schedule?
Yeah,
Kind
I
of.
generally do diamond paint every day.
Okay.
During the week, it's usually like an hour or 2 at night. If I'm
Hmm.
working, I work from home 3 days a week, and then I have
Okay.
to go into the office the other 2. So the days
Yeah.
that I work from home, I work on it during my lunch break. So
Okay.
it just varies on the day. And then I do try to work a lot on the weekends and get a lot of
Okay.
progress made.
Okay. Okay. So you diamond paint almost every day.
Mhm.
Um, what is your plan going forward? Because you said my stash has grown more than I want to, and I want it to, well, I want to stash down. I would like to get back to, for instance, 75. But if you're now at 135, round and about, to get to 75, that would take quite a long time already
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it would.
without buying anything.
Yeah. And I don't
So
wanna
that's
do that again because I feel like that
not fun, not
It's
fun. We're
it's
not
not,
going
and
to that.
I
No.
think that's why it is so big now, because as
Yeah,
soon as I ripped that Band-Aid off and was like,
yeah,
"Okay, let me make this SOS stash," it
yeah,
just exploded, and I was just
yeah.
like, "Ah!"
Yeah. So we need to find a plan for the buying part, because you do finish a lot because you diamond paint every day. So you get a lot of finishes, and also it shouldn't become a chore that you're like, because that's what I had, because I bought diamond paintings from Black Friday, and I was like, ooh, let's take a look in my whips, which one I can bang out very quickly so
Mhm.
that I get my number down. And I was like, okay, what am I doing? I'm going to do diamond paintings now just to be able to finish them quickly so that I can justify that I bought on the other side. I was like, okay,
Right.
I don't think that's the way to go. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to advise that to you as well, because um, if you're I even think I heard you say that, like, okay, I can bang them out pretty quickly. And the thing is, if you're going to look like, okay, how many diamond paintings can I finish very fast? You're going to go for the easy ones. You're going to go for the
Right.
smaller ones. You're going to go for you're going to look at a diamond painting like, okay, how quickly can I finish this, and maybe start working on that one instead of a larger one that might take longer, but you
Mhm.
might enjoy more.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
No,
I
no, I
I
don't wanna
would
do that.
I would take it apart. So you've got your minis, you've got your stash, and you've got the buying part. And if you just separate those things, you know what I did? I made you a tracker. Just an
Oh,
idea.
I'm so excited.
Mm. It's just an idea. And do with it what you will. It's just to maybe think about this afterwards and do your own version. It's just to give you an idea. Okay, the idea
Okay,
is this.
okay.
Hi guys, editing Lisette here. When I was editing this video, I saw that you really can't see the buying tracker in screen that I made for Natalie. So this is what it looks like. And well, I'll just continue with the video and let me explain in the video to Natalie what this means, this buying tracker, and then at the end of the explanation I'll be back here and do a little tutorial so that hopefully it makes sense. Okay, let's continue with the video. It's a buying tracker. You make it smaller, so you're going to look at your buying per month
Okay.
because you're already doing a monthly review. So you're going to do for January, you're going to uh, put in what you bought in this year, so in 2025.
Okay.
And then this January, you're going to fill in what you bought in January. So, for instance, I bought 4 in January. If in January 2026 I buy 4, 4 minus 4 leaves 0. Then it would be
Oh,
equal. Everything that you buy less than in 2025 is a win, because in 25 you went a bit
yeah.
out. So the goal is to buy less than in 2025.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
And if you do it per month, so the the thing is, I do this too. You're always looking for the loopholes.
Right.
We all do that. So if you just do it per month, no loopholes. So if you're, for instance, in February last year, you bought 10, and this year you buy 10 in February, and there's an art by Julia, that would be number 11. It's not like, okay, in January I bought less, so I'm just going to borrow from January. We're not going to do that. So the amount per month is the amount per month.
Okay.
So the goal is to buy less. So the goal is to stay under what you did this in 2025 per month.
Yeah, I love that.
If you succeed, because we want rewards, because otherwise it isn't fun. Okay, if you buy less, sorry. So in January 2026, for instance, well, January is always the easiest month because then you're all excited to start it. You're buying 0. And last year you bought 4 in this example. Then you would be -4 because 0 minus 4 is -4. And you see that little square that's underneath?
Yes.
Then that would be a color green, like I did it. Okay, February, you're going great. March, you're going great. You're buying less than last year. Yes, 3 months, I've got 3 green dots. Then April comes. Anniversary sale of Diamond Art Club. Oops. You're buying more than you bought last year in April. Okay. Then that is 1 red square. We're going to let it go. It happens. Next month, we're going to start with a clean slate and going to the next month. That way, even if you screw up, because we're all screwing up, because something happens, a sale comes, 10 Art by Julias are going to be released, Diamond Art Club does something insane. For that month, okay, it didn't work. We're doing the next month, we're going to try again. So that's the basic.
I love this.
And then you've got all those squares. Well, there are, 12 months, so you've got 12 squares, but we're going till November because then it's Black Friday. Black Friday is the important moment for us in the diamond painting world.
Yes.
So we've got 10 months till October I'm doing. And you've got all those, let's say you've got 5 green dots and the rest are red. So 5 months you did great. The other, it didn't go as planned. It happens. Let it go. Okay. The 5 green ones, you can decide yourself. Do you want to give yourself a reward for the months that you did great? You can add them here in November,
Mm-hmm.
and you can add them like, okay, on Black Friday, I can buy for each green square that I got, I can buy 1 extra, or I can buy a mini set, or
Nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
So the thing is that you make it small per month, and then you
Mhm.
make the buying part. There's still kind of a limit
Yeah,
idea, but it stays fun because if you're going to um, make it difficult for yourself and not enjoy, because it takes the fun out of the hobby.
yeah,
It's great to want to get your stash down a bit, but if all the time you're like, I want to buy art by Julia, but I haven't. I can't buy till Black Friday. That's not going to work.
yeah. I agree. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Thank you.
Okay, so what I said to Natalie was that you fill in the year that you already have done, so 2025, because for that year you know what you have bought. But as I was saying, for instance, in January, you're, well, still staying strong, you're not buying any, so that's 0. 0 minus 4 is minus 4, so that one is green. Yay! Okay, the next month is still going great. You're buying 1, but in 2025 you bought 1 as well. So 1 minus 1 is 0. Well, I count that as green. Okay, in March we're going great. Let's do 1, 0, another green. And as said in the video, in April there's an anniversary sale of Diamond Art Club. Last year you bought 5, this year you're buying 7. So 2, 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay, well, this time we didn't make it. Okay, a red dot. No worries, next month, new try. Okay, in May, there's another sale that we want to do. Let's say we bought 11. 11 minus 9 is 2. So another month that we didn't get our goal. Well, it doesn't matter. Then in June, for instance, we're doing great again. 3. So it's minus 1. So that's a green, etc., etc. I hope this makes sense. Okay, now to the fun part. November, as I had said, is the, well, Super Bowl, Christmas for the diamond painting community because of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Okay, well, as you can see, here it says 2. Okay, chances are in 2026 you will buy more than 2. Okay, here are the other months of the year. So, for January, we get a green. February, we get a green. March, we get a green. April, May, red. June, a green. Well, you can guess it like this. Okay, well, you can do it for the other months as well. And the idea is that if you look at this, you can, for the green ones, you can give yourself a reward. So either you're saying to yourself, okay, for those green ones that I got, I'm going to reward myself with extra diamond paintings or accessories or whatever. The fact that I said total 25, this is the year 2025. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just add everything that I bought in 2025. Well, December isn't in yet, so that's why I haven't filled it in yet. But let's say, for instance, that is 40, because for me that will be around 40. What I will do in 2026 is just add up all the numbers that I have bought until November. Say, for instance, that's 36. For instance, then I know, okay, I have till the end of the year. And if I want to make sure that I'm not going over what I bought in 2025, I'm not going to allow myself 4 here, but for instance, maybe 2. Still going to give myself a reward, but it depends on this part. So this would be 2026, just as an example, guys. I hope this makes sense. The idea is just to track what you're buying per month to make sure that you be honest. And there are, as said, no loopholes. So just go per month. If you didn't make it in a month, it's not like, okay, I can use those because I haven't used it here. So that is one. No, check per month and do it per month. And all the green one that you have, give yourself a reward for that, because in that month you managed to stay on the same level, or you bought even less. So that is the buying tracker that as of now has officially gotten the name the Natalie tracker. Okay, back to the chat. It was just an idea that I had, and I might need it myself as well. But because the refresh your stash that I'm going, the idea is it's also not about getting your stash smaller. It's just getting the the older ones out, the older ones out, and the newer one to make room for the newer ones, just to refresh it. And if in that process you manage to buy less than you did last year, it's a win.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I do want to do a little bit of the refresh your stash with getting the old ones out.
But
All
you're
of the
already
Spangler
doing that.
Smackdown ones are older.
Yeah, you're
And
already
then,
doing that.
yeah, Marine to Life, that's a 2021 kit that I'm single placing. Whew. And so, yeah, I have a few 2021 kits that I definitely want to get to next year, because the quality is just so much better now. And I miss the perforated cover.
Yeah, and also there are, as you said, you're a big fan of Art by Julia. You're also a fan of what's the Bear Brick? What's
They're
the
Bricha.
Brick? So if you want, and probably there will be some new ones during the year. So if you want to collect your favorite artists, it's nice to be able to, without
Yeah.
feeling guilty all the time, that you're getting some. So if you want, you're already more critical than before because of the detox that you did, because of the stash down that you're trying to do. So if you didn't have those restraints, you would be at 500 now, for
Yeah,
instance.
I definitely
So,
would.
and even that, and that's I think the the problem is that because I did the detox and because I'm always trying to keep my stash under control, that everybody's like, okay, Lisette doesn't like big stashes. I totally love big stashes, just not for me. But I always say, guys, if you're comfortable with a stash of 300, there's no problem at all. It's
Right.
just for me that if I have if my stash is too large, it doesn't feel it overwhelms me a bit.
Yeah.
That's my thing. And as you said, you would like to get back to 50, 75. Well, maybe in a couple of years, but that's never going to happen in a year. So
No.
you might as well have fun in the meantime. I think that's the because I feel you're a bit too strict for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Um, yeah, you're probably right. I like this idea much better.
Yeah, because your friends, and that doesn't help either. Your friends are all enablers. Yes, we love you, Michaela. Yes, we love you, Tiffany. Yes, we love you, Ashley. We all love you, but they're all enablers.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, and but that's not when you're all together and you're all having fun. It I think it doesn't feel, if you're always the one like, okay, I shouldn't, that doesn't
Yeah.
feel right either. And it's a hobby.
Yeah, you're right. I went to the retreat last year, and that was when the anniversary sale happened.
Hmm.
And so Katie and Lindsay were out in, like, the lobby area doing the live, and everybody was so excited, and I was just like, "Nope, not buying." Because I was still doing the detox, but I did get kids at the retreat. But, I I think it's called Flower Child by Geneva Bowers. Was the one
Oh,
I really wanted, and I
yeah.
did not get it. And then it restocked, and I didn't get it again. And so I'm waiting for that to restock. But I was just like,
Oh,
oh, everyone was buying, and it was just like, oh.
yeah. And it's still you can still because as you hear in my what I'm talking about, it is I'm kind of getting back to that myself because I was very strict for myself as
Yes.
well. I'm like, okay, why? And I didn't get okay in the detox. That was just a thing that I wanted to do. But even now, I'm like, okay, I shouldn't get too many. Well, I still feel that way, but sometimes you just miss out on things, and I just keep thinking about them. I'm like,
Yeah.
I should have gotten them. And if it's too many, well, if it's always great to go in with a plan because that helps you to stay critical.
Hmm.
But when it's done, it's done. And I saw your sheet with the three open spaces. I would just close that
Okay.
and just start. 2026 is coming. You've got some beautiful diamond paintings coming that you ordered for Black Friday. You're just going to be very, very happy with that.
Yes.
And then in January, you're going to do an event. So you're
Yes.
already working on one of your favorite artists. So that's a great start of the year. And oh, I had one other suggestion.
Okay.
And do with this what you will. I'm just saying things that came up when I watched your video. Um, um, I asked you about how if you diamond paint every day. You said, yeah, I'm almost diamond painting every day. Okay.
Hmm.
In January, you're starting the event. What if you for yourself, like, okay, I'm going to work, for instance, 4 days of the week I'm dedicating to that project,
Hmm.
and the other three I'm doing. One day I'm dedicating to either the Smackdown or my cross stitch conversion, and then one day on my one of my whips or whatever whips, and then one on a diamond paint that I want to work on, so that you still have the different projects that you can work on, but you have one dedicated main project.
Yeah, I like that too because I do feel I don't feel overwhelmed, but I feel
Mhm.
guilty that I have so many whips that I haven't
Yeah,
touched. And I'm just like I
yeah,
pull them out and I'm like, "Oh, I really
Mm,
like this kit. Why am I not working on it?" So I do like that idea that like I work
yeah,
4 days on one focused in and then the other 3 I can do
yeah,
other projects. Yeah, I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to, because I'm as of January each month I'm going to start a new kit. Well, I'm not going to, it's not that I'm going to finish the kits that I start each month,
Mhm.
because that would be an amazing amount of work. And I have all these other whips. So I was thinking for myself, okay, how am I going to do that? I was like, okay, I'm going to do the 50% of the time that I have to diamond paint, I'm going to dedicate to that diamond painting that I start that month, and the other 50% I'm going to divide on my other projects because
Yeah.
I want to give them time as well. And otherwise, I have what you have, that I feel a bit guilty about it. Like
Yeah.
I should really work on, well, this one, for instance, a little bit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
is that your 100th kit in the background? I had never seen that kit until you did that video, and
Mhm.
I love confetti, and I was like, "Ooh, I might need to get this kit. That looks so fun." Is it fun or is it crazy?
No, it's fun. It's but you need to do it in small amounts. I
Yeah.
can't work on it. I do like two sections and then I put it away and do something else. Right now, I'm working on my Christmas project, the Bonnie White.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
done the Bonnie White?
No, but I really want to.
Okay, because Bonnie White, that is confetti, but it's um, because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
It's really nice because it feels like an item diamond painting.
Mhm.
So it's confetti, but it's manageable. This is it's
Chaos.
it's I have never worked on something like this. It is weird. It is, but it's fun. It's not overwhelming. I think J walls can get a bit overwhelming
Mhm.
sometimes because it never ends because there are so many colors. And this one has 87 colors. Well,
Oof.
that's okay. That's manageable, but it's just the pattern. It's it's bizarre, but you if you do it in small bits and pieces, it stays interesting because I'm
Yeah.
really excited when I start working on it, and then when I've done a section, I'm like, I can put it away. I can put it away for a little bit. But don't you have that because you do the Spangler Smackdown? Because are you still a big Spangler fan? Do you still, when you see a new diamond painting of Spangler, are you immediately like, "Ooh, I need to have that"? Or is it like, okay, I used to be a great Spangler fan, but now other artists, like for instance, Art by Julia, are
Mhm.
taking its place a little bit?
I still am a big fan of Spangler. I just don't need every single kit that he puts out.
No.
So I've done so many Spangler kits, and then I have so many Spangler because I do have kits that are not part of the Spangler Smackdown that I bought after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Michaela, I was gonna include everything that I had, and Michaela was
Yeah.
like, "You cannot keep putting kits into the Spangler Smackdown, or it's never gonna end." And I was like, "Oh, you're right."
Yeah.
It like
Yeah.
lost me that it's supposed to end with a winner of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bracket. So
yeah.
I've started
That's the
collecting the
idea.
Spangler. Yeah, I've started
Yeah.
collecting the Spangler houses, and then there are a few. Like I have like 10 on my wish list of Spangler kits that I
Okay.
want to get. So
Okay.
I do still enjoy Spangler. It's just not
Yeah.
every single kit is not a must for me.
No, you don't need to have the entire
Right.
collection.
Right.
Right, right. I've only worked on one Spangler, but what I really I think Spangler is one of the artists that is perfect for diamond painting because the
Mhm.
colors are bright. It
Yes.
is the scenery is lovely. It's just fun to diamond paint. So I totally get the attraction. But do you have the houses as well?
I have I think I have 4 of the houses.
How many
I
houses
think I
are
have
there?
4. Uh, I think there's 5 or 6. I have Snow Castle, I have Trick or Treat House. My mom got me the spring one, so I don't actually have it, but that's my Christmas
Okay,
gift.
okay.
And I think there's one more, like a winter house that I have, but the Snow Castle is like the biggest diamond painting that Diamond Art Club has done so far. It's
Oh,
huge.
that's the one with with a lot of sky above. Then I'm like, okay, that's
Yes.
just color blocking or not?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Ooh, but and that one isn't part of your SmackDown, I hope.
No. No.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
And
No.
is there a large diamond painting in your stash? Because I think you've also done the most intimidating diamond paintings. Have you done a
Mhm.
video like that?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Which one is a large diamond painting that is intimidating, but that you would like to do, for instance, in 2026? If you could just pick one.
I think Venice Still Life, which is a
Oh,
2021 kit, and it's
yeah.
massive. Um,
Oh, I love that one. It
it's
is
a
large though.
103 by 70.
Yeah, it's large. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a 2021 kit. So I'm probably gonna single place it like I'm doing with Marine to Life. My plan is once I finish Marine to Life, I think to pull in Venice Still Life and start on that one.
Okay, but why do you single place it?
Because the gapping that happened in
Mm,
2021 with the
mm,
squares was just
mm,
I can't take it. And
mm.
so I would rather single place it and it look a little bit better than to
Yeah,
multi-place
yeah, yeah.
and it look a
Yeah,
mess.
no, but I totally get I totally get that because I have that problem with my Lady of the Forest right now. There's so much gapping and it's so annoying, and I'm like, oh, I don't want that. But if I'm going to single place that, I'm never going to finish that passion project, so I'm just going with it. But
Yeah.
I totally get that, that to be the reason to single place. But that way a project takes a lot of time,
Yeah.
and that isn't a problem if you're not overwhelmed by it.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
I just started multi-placing like 2 years ago. So my first like 3 years of diamond painting, I was fully single placing everything.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and you still get a lot done, so you're
Yeah.
really fast.
Yeah. I do. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, 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 that is true. And, do you have a favorite of squares and round, or doesn't or is it
No. Mm-mm.
okay, okay, okay.
No,
Because I
just
have a
whichever.
slight preference for squares because it's easier to multiply.
It is easier to multiply
Yeah,
squares for sure.
yeah, yeah,
I do much prefer multiplacing squares, but
yeah,
I don't. I'll get to where like I've worked on a whole bunch of squares, and I'm like, okay, I desperately need to work on a
yeah,
round. Like I'm so
yeah,
sick of squares, and then I'm
yeah,
like, oh, I want a square again. So,
yeah,
but I don't. It's just the image. I don't have a
yeah.
preference.
Because I had that same thing, and that's why when I went into Black Friday, I was like, okay, I need to look for smaller round drill kits,
Mhm.
and I got the Becker Tyndall.
Is it
So that
it's a
plan
square,
didn't
right?
work. Yeah.
And it's massive.
Yeah.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
wait to see you work on that. That's going to be very colorful and bright.
Yeah, but it just shows that you go in with a plan and it just doesn't work. And the only thing, uh, what I really, I felt so bad for you when I saw your video. And the only thing I was like, okay, make it smaller, make it, just keep it fun, because otherwise there comes a moment when you're going to resent the stash that you have. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, and I don't want to work on it. I don't want to deal with everything, and that would be such a shame.
I agree. I agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I had so much fun talking to you. I'm so glad that we did this.
Oh, me
Thanks so
too. Thank you
much.
so much. I said, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to make it.
Why not?
Because you, Lisette, let me just gush about you for a second. You are like, to me, the top of the YouTubers. Like you're the top. So it's like I'm speaking to the queen. It's just, oh, it's incredible.
You're
Like
making
everybody
me blush.
knows. Like I love
Why?
Lisette. She is the top. Yes. You are the
I'm
queen.
I'm very, very honored, and thanks so much. It's so sweet of you to say, but I really don't deserve the credits. I don't know what I did to be a I don't know what to say.
You're just wonderful. Just keep doing what you do. It's wonderful. I love your content.
Oh,
And
thanks. Well,
yeah.
likewise.
Well,
I
thank you
think,
so
and I
much.
think I don't know how you do it, but I think it's absolutely amazing that you were able to grow your audience that quickly, and it just shows how fun your videos are, because otherwise people wouldn't watch you. And
That's true.
oh, what I also really want to say is, because is there going to be another Be Happy event? Are you going
Yes.
to do that again? And that's
Yes.
in July or August?
It's in July.
In July. So you're
Yes.
going to do Art by Julia in January with Michaela, Renee, and Tiffany of Diamonds. I love Tiffany. Tiffany and Michaela, I love you guys as well. Um, and I'll link their channel in the description box also. And for Art by Julia event, is there an announcement video already? Is there a Facebook group? Anything?
Mine went up today. I think Michaela's is going up tomorrow. There is a Facebook group,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I've linked it in my video.
Okay.
But I don't know when Tiffany's announcement will go up.
Okay. I don't have an Art by Julia,
It's okay. Maybe next year.
but I'll support you guys from the sidelines. I always do that with events, you know that.
Yes.
And do you have other plans apart from those two events, which are already more than enough? But
I don't think so. I'm just gonna support my friends in their events because it's a lot of work to do an event. But yeah, I don't know. In July, we'll be at the retreat when we're doing the event, so we'll be together. So I do plan to like try to either do like maybe I don't know if we'll be able to do a live, but to do something together
oh,
for the
cool.
event.
But last year, you did a video together with Tiffany at the retreat, I
Yes.
think. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. We went through the swag bag. We're gonna do that again for sure. Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's
Yeah.
so cool that you're going to the retreat. It was originally started by Shay, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. because I emailed Shay. I was like, oh, I would love to come, which isn't. It's for us. It's mid-season, so I need to work, so I wouldn't be able to. But there was already a waiting list, so I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't even have to think about it. But it would be so much fun because you guys, I totally understand that that's an obsession to go to that retreat
Oh, it's
together
so
with your
fun.
friends.
It's just you're just
Yeah,
with your friends and you're diamond
yeah.
painting, and it's just ah, it's so fun.
Because your friend Michaela, she's going for the first time.
Yes.
Oh, that will be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's nice that you guys already met up in person as well because you went to visit her.
Yes. And that was a lot of fun. She wants me to come back, but it's like snowing there right now, and I don't know. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna come back.
But you guys, did you met online? You became
Yeah.
friends through your YouTube channel.
Yeah, when she did the mini DP Madness event, I was working on a mystery kit, and so I
Mhm.
had to message her my images because I couldn't post them in like the group, and then we just started
Oh,
talking and just hit it off, and that's a wrap on that.
oh,
Yeah,
oh, that's cool. And Tiffany, how did you become friends with her?
I think me and Tiffany just mainly started talking in the Discord, the Crafters Den Discord, and
Hmm.
then we met in person at the retreat, and it was just I love Tiffany, instant love.
Oh, I think it's so awesome that the real friendships
Yeah,
arise from this hobby because okay, we're talking like this, but when you meet people in person, I think that's
yeah,
so awesome. Well, I'm in France, so that's never going to happen. But it's just the idea is it's just um I don't know about you, but I beforehand when I started diamond painting, I just thought, okay, I'm just going to make some videos. But it's so much larger. It's just
yeah,
my Mr. A, my partner, he says, you're in a cult. I'm like, I'm in a
yeah.
cult.
Yeah, that's what my husband says too. I'm like, it's not a cult. It's okay.
Yeah, I said, well, yeah, because I said, okay, I'm going to do chats with people, so I need to plan it in. So I'm going to need some time. And okay, who are you talking to today? I'm talking to Natalie. Okay, where's she from? She's from the States. Okay, and then who are you? I said, I'm going to talk with people from all over the world. Hmm. I don't know if that's a good idea. I said, well, yeah, well, we all know each other. He said, we
Yeah.
don't know each other. I said, well, it feels like we know each other.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does. It definitely
yeah,
does.
yeah. But it's always fun because he overheard me talking to Elisa Maria when I did the last diamond painting station chat, and he's like, when I'm listening to you, because you're it's like slang when you're talking because you're talking about artists, you're talking about other creators, and if you're not in this community,
Right.
you're like, what are they talking about? And it's really fun. I'm really happy that I met you and all the other creators because I'm just here on top of a hill in the French countryside. Nobody diamond paints here, so it's nice to be able to talk
Yeah.
to other people
Yeah,
around.
I totally get it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I really appreciate you taking the time on your Saturday morning to talk to me. I hope your husband and your daughter are still doing okay without
They're
you.
fine. They are absolutely fine. They are best friends and they are fine.
Okay, okay. Well, I really enjoyed talking to you. Thanks so much. I hope I gave you some ideas to work with, and I hope you please just enjoy the stash that you have and
Yeah.
don't be too hard on yourself because you're doing a
Yes.
great job.
Thank you so much. I love your ideas. I'm gonna make new trackers and I'm gonna get rid of my old one and make new
Yeah,
plans.
just close that book and just be happy with the things that you bought. You've got an amazing stash. You're just going to enjoy it, and we're
Yeah,
just going to have fun. And I'm going to follow you and just see how you're doing.
absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay. Nice talking to you. Bye,
Bye.
Natalie. Bye. Okay. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the conversation that I had with the lovely Natalie. And well, maybe we have given you some ideas or some tips for your own Refresh Your Stash challenge that's going to be starting in 2026. If you would like to be invited as a guest here on my channel for a diamond painting stash and chat, you can fill out the form that's linked in the description box below. The only requirement is that you're going to be participating in the Refresh Your Stash challenge and make your own version of it. Guys, it's just about working on the older kids in your stash so that you can refresh your stash. In January, the first Sunday of every month, there will be a video for the check-in for the Refresh Your Stash challenge. And in those check-in videos, I will spin the wheel and it will randomly pick one of the persons that have filled in the entry form, and that person will be invited as a guest here on my channel. So if you want to be considered, consider filling out the form. You can also find it in the description box below. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you give me a thumbs up on your way out. Don't forget to follow the wonderful Natalie of Diet Coke and Diamonds. And guys, I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.